What resonates with me as well is that, like myself, animal lover, and obviously I'm intrigued at this lovely horse scenario, the Arabian horses.
My horse world.
Stunning,
My horse
Susan.
world came about. I had always been. You know, when you're a kid, you have. What do you want to be when you're young? Well, I wanted to be either a performer, or I wanted to be in a circus, or I wanted to be a trainer of horses. Those were the things that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And all of my life, horses were part of my life. From when I was very, very tiny, I went riding on Chobham Common with my mum, riding a little tiny pony called Rusty that I used to ride in return for mucking out stables. That's how I got my lessons.
Fantastic.
My parents weren't wealthy. And everything I did in life as a child, I had to work for and earn. And I appreciate that. I really, really appreciate it. I think it was a wonderful life lesson to me to learn that that's what you get. If you work hard, really, really hard, it will pay off. And you will get the things that you want if you work hard enough. And that's what I was brought up to know.
Amazing. But what a lovely thing as well with regards to things like supporting charity Respite for Children and Families. That's something you've been involved in.
It is, sweetheart. My just to finish with you, because my horses became this great big love from when I was tiny, and then Simon, my beloved husband, promised me that I was in California and I had a horse there who I absolutely idolized, and I decided that she was an Arabian horse. And I decided that I couldn't give her the time and attention. They're one-to-one horses. They love one-to-one relationships. Right. And I couldn't give her that love because I was away all the time. I was like a nomad. I was traveling all the time.
Yeah.
So I gave her to a journalist friend of mine, an Australian journalist friend of mine. And when we came back to England, Simon said to me, I promise you one day we will go out and find that horse for you again. And that's what happened. We went out. We found for me that horse now 25 years ago. And that mare that we bought together at that time was, I was looking for a riding horse, a bomb-proof riding horse. That's what I wanted for pleasure. Wow. It wasn't the big thing that it's become, and it certainly wasn't anything to do with competing at the level we have competed at now. So we went and bought this horse, but she was everything that she didn't fit my criteria, not one little bit. And that's what happens when you fall in love.
Yes, I know.
She wasn't a riding horse. She was a mare in foal. And that's how I bred my first baby. And now we're talking about 25 years later, I have brought 110 foals into the world.
Oh, you stunning lady. How fabulous is that? Well done, you. Absolutely incredible. Now, look.
It's my love, and it's my life now. I still love acting, and in fact, it's just come back into my life big time. But I do have 30 Arabian horses on my stud farm.
Lovely.
And I work hard to train and produce them for other people to buy and for other people to give them the kind of life that they have had with me. Oh, well, that's the all-important thing.
Stunning lady doing stunning things. And to come into the now, of course, the launch on Valentine's Day, and happy Valentine's Day to you, by the way. You've got the info at mythingsandothers.com.
mythingsandothers.com. That's exactly what it is. All one word, mythingsandothers.com. And it's basically, it just came to me, that name. I mean, it is what it says on the tin. It is.
Fabulous.
That's what it is. It's really, I wanted to do something in these troubled times, and my God, it's been so
awful,
so sad and so awful for so many people, and I feel for everybody so much, I can't tell you, and I'm unable to do anything. But the one thing that I can do is for people who are living with cancer. I started this charity a long time ago when I lost Simon. 3 years after I lost Simon, I knew that I had to do something in his name. This man was so special and so vital and so talented and such a giving person. And I knew that all he would want to do, that his life couldn't be in vain. I had to do something in honor of his life. That's what it was all about. And I thought, well, what could I do? I need to do something for people, victims like him, who developed cancer and had such an awful, awful few years of suffering. and to be able to support and hold up people that were in the same position. That's what I felt he would want to do.
Yeah, well, you can tell it's the passion. You're so much like myself. You can hear in the passion of your voice of everything that you do. It would be to your maximum, to your absolute.
God, you're telling me it matters to me so much. I can't tell you.
Oh.
And this charity, this My Things and Others, is basically it's a shop online. I've never done anything like this before, so I ask on air for people to forgive me if I make mistakes. I am doing my absolute best. I've never opened a shop, and I have never opened one online, but I'm doing this because I believe that with the help of my friends and others, and that's what I have, amazing, amazing support, I can have this website and the vast amount of clothes that I have managed to gather and garner and beautiful things over the years, I can part with. What's wrong with that? I can part with them and for other people's pleasure, and at the same time be making money to support people in need.
Well,
that's what it's all
it's
about.
a beautiful thing for a beautiful lady to do, A, and B, just to emphasise again, all my digital warriors, as I call them, info at My Things and Others, that's mythingsandother's.com. Let's go.
You're brilliant. I need you in my life.
No problem.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. And it launched today. I launched the charity Lasting Life. Lasting Life, the Simon McCorkindale Legacy.
Fabulous,
is
yeah.
the charity that I launched in 2016 in the name of my beautiful husband.
Yeah.
And this is for that charity. Everything, all the things that are donated and are sold will go, 100% of those proceeds will go to Lasting Life to support people who are in need of us.
What better could you ask for? Listen, Susan, it's been an absolute pleasure. We'll have to get you back on, we will, to see the progress of your launch of your online digital shop. But for now, what I always do, we have run out of time. I'll hand you over to say goodbye to who I call my digital warriors, my followers, so that you can say goodbye and give a last shout out for your wonderful shop. Over to you, Suzanne.
Well, bless you, Mike. I've enjoyed this time. You haven't done the talking, though I have. But I've absolutely loved it. And I say to all your fans, friends and fans, please help me in this very, very special, with this very special charity, Lasting Life, the Simon McCorkindale Legacy, and especially my new venture, mythingsandothers.com. Go there, shop. I hope you really, really enjoy. And I hope in these dreadful times, you realize that there will be a time we'll come out of these shadows. I promise you that. We just have to stick together. God bless.